Three things you must know in order to live a stress-free life under this economic uh, quagmire we are facing. There are three things that is very important for you to know so that you live a life free from frustration, so that you live a life that you don't have to bother so much about the happiness. Number one, you must know who you are. You must know who you are. A lot of people do not know who they are. And because you don't know who you are, you begin to mix up with different kinds of people who are not of the same nature with you. Your knowledge about who you are is very, very important. You have to know your source. You have to know your source. That is your root, of course. And that is who you are. Number two is know why you are here. Why are you there? Why are you on this planet Earth? That is knowing your purpose, why you are here. Number two, that is knowing why you are where you are and your purpose of being where you are. Number three, and which is the last, is for you to know your final destination. Where are you going to end? I take it in this way, that the three things you have to know borders on knowledge. And your knowledge about it will determine the type of life you will live. I said number one in the list is to know who you are. That is to know, for you to know your source. Now, when you look at the three things, we talk about knowledge. So your knowledge about these things will help you to live a stress-free life. And that is why Prophet Hosea, chapter number 4, verse 6, he said, my people are destroyed because they lack knowledge. Lack of money does not destroy people. Lack of connection does not destroy people. But what destroys people so much so is their lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge has caused the destructions you are suffering from. It has caused the setback you are going through. It has made you to pursue shadow instead of substance because you lack knowledge of, number one, who you are, why are you here, and your end. And when we look at the gospel of, that is the book of Isaiah chapter number 5, verse 13, it's clear. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. He said, the honorable men are famished, they are hungered, they are gone into captivity because they lack knowledge. Knowledge is a prima facie thing that will set you free. Knowledge is a thing that will make you to excel. Knowledge is a thing that will make you to come out from slavery. Knowledge is the thing that you need that will make you to come out from that very suffering. Now, let's look at the knowledge of who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are. And I want to let you know that you are a child of God. Knowing who you are has nothing to do with your parents, your earthly parents. It has to be traceable to your root. Your parents come from the same root. And what is the root? God Almighty. The book of Genesis chapter number 1, verse 26. we read and we believe that God made us in his own image, after his own likeness. And so once you get to the knowledge of the fact that your source is God, you are from God Almighty, you begin to think as God think. You begin to act as God act. You may say you don't know how God act, but he sent his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, to show us the way. To show us the way. Because he came as a light, the way, and the truth. What you need to do is to look at his conduct and follow him. And Apostle Paul discovered this and advised us that in Romans chapter number 12, verse 1 and 2. What did he say? He said, dearly beloved, I beseech thee to present yourself as a living sacrifice, which is holy and acceptable unto God. For this is your reasonable service. Present yourself, present your body as a living sacrifice unto God. Verse 2, very important. He said, do not conform yourself to the world, but always you transform yourself. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove that which is the perfect will and way of God. So you have to follow the principle of Jesus Christ, because that is who you are. That is your source. That is your root. You should follow him in all you are doing. Number 2, why are you here? Why are you in that place you are now? There is always a purpose. There's always a reason. So it is fine. It is very, very important that you should be able to find out your purpose on this earth. In that meeting you have joined, why are you in that meeting? What have you got to do? What is in your partition? That village, the family you come from, why are you there? God does not make mistake. He sent you there for a purpose. That very church you belong to, why are you there? There is always a purpose. Discover your purpose. Pursue it with determination. There is always a reason. If you don't follow the purpose for which you are there, if you don't follow the very, very assignment that God himself has given to you, you end up losing interest in this earth planet. What is your purpose? Why are you there? Jesus, when he came to the world, if not that he has his purpose defined, he would have become a fisherman. Because when he found his first disciples, John and his brother, they were fishermen. They couldn't fish. They couldn't catch anything. But Jesus came and asked them, throw your net at this time so that you can catch. And they came with multitude of fish. And Jesus knows this. He knows his purpose. And that is why he told us that his purpose is to do the will of he that he sent him. John chapter number 4. John chapter 9, verse 4. Say, my purpose is to do the work of he that sent me and finish it. What is your purpose? Are you pursuing your purpose or other people's purpose? I leave that for another day's discussion. But it's a knowledge you must go for. It's a knowledge you must discover. And the other 3, the last number I want to discuss now, is your final destination. Where is your final destination? Where are you destined to end? Every man on this earth must die. Death is the final destination of every man. So when you have this knowledge that this earth is not a permanent place, you must die. I must die. Your parents of old, a lot of them are gone, and you will die at the appointed time. That is to let you know that all this struggle, all this enmity, all this grabbing, all this corrupt practices in order to amass wealth to yourself, we end up here. You are not carrying anyone to the grave. So why are you living the way you are living? Why are you living as if you are the owner of your life? Why are you living as if you are going to be here permanently? You have to have this knowledge that this world is not your own, but you are just passing through it. Stop behaving the way you are behaving. Have this knowledge, three knowledge. Know who you are. That is your source. Where are you coming from? Who are you? Now, what are you sent to do? What is the purpose of your being where you are? There is always reason. Discover it, pursue it. Then you now discover that the life is not as tough as you imagine it. Know you too that you are not going to take anything home because every man must die. Romans book chapter number 14 verse 12. He said every one of us must give account of ourselves to God. So the end must come one day, one time. Therefore, have this knowledge. Take life easy. Don't die because you have not gotten to where you are hoping to get to. But by his grace, you'll be there at God's appointed time because there is time for everything. There is time for you. You came to this world. You live in this world. The time will come again. You are gone. Therefore, my brethren, take life easy. Know yourself so that you cannot mix up or mingle with those class of people you are mingling with. Know your root. Know where you come from. May God help you to understand this message. As you listen to it, you share it, you pass your comment. God of heaven will bless you and will direct you with this knowledge of knowing exactly who you are. You are yourself. I am myself. You are nobody other than yourself. And you are specially and wonderfully made by God. Thank you. Share the video, comment, and God bless you. Have a wonderful time.